Hello YouTube, I'm going to be bringing you my Nekroz deck profile for the April 1st format. Currently this is the build I will be using for YCS Chicago, as I think it has optimal matchups against everything in the meta, and I've got a few techs to help out for the mirror match. So we'll start with the ritual monsters. We have 3 Unicorn. He's the main combo piece, and his skill drain effect against extra deck monsters is very helpful in a lot of situations, especially with the rise in prominence of Shadal's in the 3-axis Fire Fist build. We have 2 Brian X. He's your searcher, and he's also Burning Abyss's worst nightmare. Basically, if you get this card with the Jin, Burning Abyss has pretty much no out to that point. Your other combo piece, Nekroz the Valkyris, he can negate attacks and allow you to draw cards and clear your board so you don't get trished. And that brings us to our next card, 1 Trishula. He's personally my favorite of the Nekroz monsters, as you know, Trishula's effect is very powerful, and you can play one in ritual form and it's just as good. And it also has a nice secondary effect to help protect your Jinlock. Next up we have a Nekroz of Gungnir. Allows you to pop cards and protect your own cards. And I personally only play 1 Colossus because I find 2 to just be not very helpful in a lot of situations, as you can just recycle your mirrors already. But he's helpful with the Jinlock and just helping you get your combo started. So that's it for the ritual monsters. On for the regular monsters, we have 3 Manju and 3 Senju. These are your searchers of the deck. Helps you grab your combo pieces, set some plays up. Just a good 1400 beater and a level 4, which works perfectly with Unicorn, which is how you start off the Jinlocks and everything like that. Up next we have 2 Shrit. I'm considering playing this at 2 and also playing an Exiled Force in the build. I've seen a lot of people play that. Basically, he's very powerful as he lets you do all your ritual summons at no cost, and he replaces himself if you tribute him for the hand. My build, I play 4 hand traps, 2 Valor, 2 Max C, good in the mirror match and good against a lot of things in the meta, and 2 Valor, definitely helpful with a lot of the emergences of Fire Fist decks and all that kind of stuff, and you can commit board presence and not worried about getting trished, and you can stop their Lavalval chain play if you're going second. And then I have 1 Jin. Obviously, prevent special summonings is an extremely powerful tool to have access in your deck. And my personal one-of-tech Psy Blocker. Very helpful in the mirror match, as you can call Valkyris and push for an OTK or anything like that. Helps you keep safe. On for the spells, we have 2 Kaleidoscope, 2 Cycle, and 2 Nekroz Mirror. Mirror lets you use guys in the graveyard. Cycle lets you special summon guys from the graveyard. Kaleidoscope lets you use your extra deck. My personal favorite, 2 Forbidden Lance. Helps you push through back rows and helps keep your Jinlock safe. 2 Reinforcement of the Army. Helps you get your Shrits and your Colossalus. I'm thinking about playing this to 2, as I said, with playing Exiled Force. And on for our other spells, 1 Raigeki. I know a lot of people aren't really playing this card, but it definitely helps clear a lot of problems like Thunder King, your opponent's Jinlock, Dark Law. I've been playing against a lot of heroes, and I played against 2 of those decks yesterday through testing. 1 Prep Right. Sadly, this card went to 1, but regardless, it's a powerful card that lets you add 1 level 7 or lower ritual monster and a spell card from your grave. This can be extremely great late game, because you can add one of your mirrors that you've already used, and you can add a Bryanek, a Gungnir, anything that you can find that would help your situation out. I play 1 Book of Moon and 2 Book of Eclipse for the book cards. Helpful against the mirror match, and get rid of those pesky Jinlocks, gets rid of Dark Law, gets rid of a lot of things that help set up your plays. And I play 2 traps, 2 copies of Mind Crush. Get that Valk out of their hand, get that Unicorn out of their hand. If you're playing against 3-axis Fire Fist, get the Bear out. Sylvans, you can get rid of what they drew off the top, get rid of that pesky Sylvan Charity. Definitely very versatile. I thought about maining 3, but I'm going to keep my deck 41 cards right now. Currently that's what I'm playing for the main deck. I'm going to be testing later, so if I come up with an updated build, I'll definitely show that with you guys. Onto the extra deck, we play 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, 1 Star Eater, 1 Shekinaga, and 2 Herald of the Arclight. These are for Kaleidoscope. I'm personally playing Shekinaga to try and bluff my opponents that I'm playing Shaddolls, as that deck is definitely becoming relevant. I've seen a lot of them at the Metro Series yesterday. One of them topped, but I definitely think this deck is going to be seeing a lot more play with the addition of Star Seraphs. And the level 4s of the deck, we have 1 Lavalval Chain, he's your combo master. 1 XYZ Dragon helps you get over big monsters and keep a big beater. Rhapsody, crucial in the mirror match, as you can banish your opponent's mirrors or any monsters so they can't valk you. Overall, a very strong card, and definitely suggest playing it. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Ragna Zero. There's a lot of clips being played, and just to have access to this card and against Fire Fist, just any kind of deck, you can make a lot of cool plays. And sometimes if you need to get over an opponent's monster, you can make Ragna Zero and then lance their monster and then use this to draw a card. Find myself using that sometimes to help get over problem cards. Next we have Diamond Dire Wolf, lets you pop a card and then you can keep a clear board. You can reuse your mirrors and everything. 1 Castel, 1 Gaga Cowboy. I've actually won quite a bit of games with this deck, as you can put a lot of pressure on your opponent and just burn them for the last damage. 1 Digusto Emerald, and 1 Exiton Knight. That's my build, guys. It's pretty standard. I'm still in the middle of making a side deck, but I will show you my personal choices. Denko Sekka. You can search this card out by using the Lavalval Chain Valk combo, or you can just draw it. Helps you push through back row decks, and it's great in the mirror match because it stops your opponent from using Mind Crush and their Shared Ride. So that comes my next side card, Shared Ride. I'm probably going to be upping this to 3. It puts immense pressure in the mirror match. It's the only card I'd ever put that in for. I tried main decking it, but I just found that I didn't like it. And the next idea for my side deck, as I'm playing the hands, great against a rogue, great against clips. Obviously clips only have access to 2 scout, and this can put so much pressure on that deck. And obviously the MSTs, Vanities, and a Psyblocker. I'm going to probably play 2 of these. You can call problem floodgates like Mistake, which I know a lot of Shaddolls are playing. Obviously that's not 15. I'm still trying to figure out what I think will be a good side card. Obviously I'm playing the 3rd Mind Crush in here too. But that's so far, guys. That's my deck profile for Nekroz. I'll hopefully take this to a couple tournaments this week, and if I make any changes, or I can give you guys like a little playthrough of how it went. Alright, thanks guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe.